So you're writing out new ones. You're not using from your old ones.
No, I'm writing out new ones. It's one of my classic formats, but then I just want to break it down in different things because after running about 19 kilometers today, I was thinking of still working on my legs, but I was also wanting to give it some, give it a little bit of rest instead as well too. So I'm more focusing on other things, but I'm going on a very more slower paced type of training today. So I'm going to be using the bands, I'm going to be using the pull-up bars, I'll also do some core as well.
Roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words you can say.
So I have some questions for you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You know, you posted something on Instagram for them to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
So I have a lot for you.
Yes. Yeah. Let's ask away.
Well, ask as we're working out.
Perfect. That's what I like. So
Yeah.
as I'm getting in the zone, I could feel the passion.
Yeah.
Right now I'm still waking
And
up.
answer them all.
I took a nice nap. It was so good.
You didn't even want to get up.
I didn't want to get up.
Postponing time.
But I gotta do what I gotta do. Well, it was just more like, after waking up so early for that, like 3 a.m., 2:55 a.m. run, and then tackling the day with everybody, it's just that one time for my running. So for one time to just get some rest, then that that nap will just like slap well.
It's
So.
And you also asked what fitness means to some people. I have some answers too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did ask about what fitness means to
to people. Yeah, some people replied.
Yeah,
Good answers, by the way. We'll get to that. What are you starting with?
I'm going to start with some pull-ups and then some shoulder raises. We're doing 10 pull-ups. 10 pull-ups in 30 seconds. 20 shoulder pulse raises in 30 seconds as well. So, are we ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay. What does fitness mean to them?
Yeah.
What were some of the things that they said?
Okay, somebody said being able to move without being out of breath and also looking good in a bathing suit. That's what fitness meant to the person.
Yeah. That's such a cool about what fitness means to them because to be able to go because for me, that's one of the things that actually inspires me. I want to be able to do things with ease without even thinking about it. Man, it's tough to talk and think about this while I'm actually doing it. It's like, when I get back to that topic, as soon as I'm done. I think maybe after we finish like an exercise, then a few discussions and a few things we talked about.
Okay.
Because yes, talking
Wow,
count and train, that's a different kind of multitasking. I don't think I'm ready for it yet.
I think you've done up to like 6.
Oh yeah, I've done 6.
Okay, you've done 6.
No, I'm 7 now. I started slacking on that one. Oh,
Easy at
the
all.
goal is about 100.
100.
Yeah. I'm on my last. Back on that question, what was that again?
The person said being able to move without being out of breath and also looking good in a bathing suit. That's
one of my top favorites. Yeah, it's like something about just being fit gets you mentally psyched to just get ready for everything. And I feel like that's such a way that you can apply that to your daily life. Even other things that are not even involving fitness as well. Because one thing about applying, not being able to be tired and throughout your day or throughout anything is it just gives you that boost of that work ethic. That work ethic that, you know, that people in higher authorities, bosses, teammates, workmates, they love to see where they're always down for anything. They'll be like, hey, I know we just ran through about 100 tasks at the office. How about another 20? And because of you're just so fit physically, that your mental is also the same way as well too. You're just like, let's go.
Let's go.
And that's just the beautiful thing about fitness too. It's all about that mental aspect. So I love that one. I'm also, yeah, of course, look sexy as hell in the bathing suit. Look good in the bathing suit. That's such it's a perk. It's a perk. Like, it's not something that most of us actually want to do are looking forward to all the time. Like, okay, I want to look good in the bathing suit, but just because of the fact that you constantly wake up and do the things that your body, your mind doesn't want to do, that is its reward. You know, so I have this analogy about if you move fast, your body transforms to look very fast. So if you move like a sporty person, you transform your body to look sporty. If you also lift heavy, your body transforms to look like a heavy duty lifter. So indirectly, your fitness is all about speed, swiftness, and agility. You're basically aiming to be like a jet, a Ferrari, Lamborghini, something very sporty. But then if you're a very like heavy weighted lifter, you throw weights anyhow and just like you can lift like 300, 500 pounds. Then you start to look like a trailer, big trailer, like one of these big ass construction things, forklifts, all those things. So it's what you want, it's how you address fitness. So yeah, I love that one though. Okay, we're gonna discuss about, let's take a question.
Question. Somebody asked, person said, how did you get your 6 packs that you needed?
I know this one. Okay.
Tell us.
So, yes, everybody says your 6-pack is all about your nutrition and all that stuff, but yeah, like not only nutrition is great. You know, it gives you the opportunity to have a flatter tummy, but then to get the pop, I call that the by force method.
By force method.
So the by force method is like you basically, it's not just all about, the sit-ups and everything can come up, but then you have to apply some like extra things.
I have to get it by
How
force.
to get it by force. You know, it's the same thing. Like when you're trying to get a promotion in a job.
Yeah.
You know, you got to go way far and beyond and put in that extra pressure on yourself and make sure that your boss or people are seeing this extra work so that you could prove it to yourself, so that it's also so that you could actually get exactly what you want. I applied weights, I applied resistance, things that would be looked at abnormal while I'm doing it for my core were things that, you know, was what I was chasing. I wasn't just trying to do the normal sit-ups. Maybe I'll do like 30. No, in a day sometimes I'll be aiming to do about 500. I'll be aiming to, you know, as I'm even doing sit-ups, I'm putting some weights on my chest and then just lifting and going some resistance to, you know, restrict my movement that engages my core. All these things, the extra work. Like, when people see it, just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? and I'm just like, yo, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I heard it hurts and it's fun and it feels good. So, yeah, those are one of the things that made me get my six-pack. So I really advise. And also too, if you want to learn how to get that six-pack, just, you know, send me a message. We can discuss. I'm always looking for clients. So, yeah.
Okay, let's get back to our work.
One is me bent over, grabbing this in an X, wide. Bring it in. This one all the way. I'm going to do that 10 times, and I'm also going to be doing 10 wide push-ups, wide stance push-ups. I'm just waiting for the bell to start.
Okay.
Yeah. In the meantime, let's talk about. Give me another topic another thing about what fitness means to some people.
Someone said fitness means empowered wellness.
Of course. Empowered in your wellness, to be able to live long,
Yeah.
to be able to promote the longevity of your life, to be able to reach out, to do things, even no matter how old, no matter how sick you are, you're just able to do things.
Yeah.
And you know, you're living in so much wonderful health. That's another nice one again. I completely agree on that, and I value that statement that was made. I have 50 seconds left. Empowered wellness. The older that we get, the more that you need to be active, because growing up as a kid, your parents always made you leave the house. You were very active and you did a lot of things that made you very active. So the moment we all become adults, I don't know why it triggers to all of us that you can no longer be that. All you have to do is sit down, watch TV, go out at night and have drinks and party. But no, you still need to be that child. Promote that inner kid in you. It's about 15 seconds. So that's the way that I started doing it. I used to be about 250 pounds. And the one thing that brought me down to where I am now was I challenged and I started tapping into that 14-year-old me that was always very active, running, playing this, doing that, doing this. I'm about to start.
Cool.
So,
So you do 10 of that?
yes, 10 and 10. So, my wide grip.
Oh, wide. This is a different kind of push-up.
No, just a wide grip push-up. Everybody does it close, but wide grip is also good. The wide grip targets the sexiness of the chest, that wide part. So
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
So agonist muscles is this, and the antagonist is now what's in the back.
Okay. So that's what you're targeting.
That's what I'm targeting. That's what I'm doing now. Right? That's what I'm doing right now.
Someone asked.
Wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the petty.
You have how many more?
Oh yeah, this is the last one.
Okay.
Nice count, by the way.
So are you ready to answer it?
Yeah.
A bit thought about it.
Yeah. Well, my how many hours do I exercise a day?
Yeah.
I like to give at least 3 hours, so I can break it down however I want. 1 hour is for running. 1 hour is for strength. 1 hour is for flexibility, yoga, or something. So I give 3 hours. Depending on, now it depends. If I run for 2 hours or an hour 30 minutes, then it will affect, I'll let that play an effect on my strength training so that I can spend more time on flexibility or yoga. So there was once upon a time that I would train 8 hours in a day.
Crazy.
That was when I was first beginning into getting into the idea about personal training. It wasn't just only because I wanted to get into the job as well, but it was just more about it was helping me mentally, my mental wellness, because I was going through something at that time, and I just needed someone to just kind of give me the edge to just take my mind off of things. So training about 8 hours a day was something that I used to do well, and which is why I would do things like put extra work on my abs. It's always been like that for me. So yeah. So now it's now average 3 hours, 4 hours, and yeah.
Someone asked that, do you know how sexy you are?
Honestly,
Do you know?
honestly, I really don't. To be honest, because if I did, this sexiness would have been getting me like millions of dollars. so I really don't know how. I really don't.
But you are.
But I mean, shout out to that person. Thank you very much for the compliment. If you know a couple of millionaires that are
Thank you
looking
for
for
letting us
sexiness
know.
or looking for any of that shit, but yeah, I mean, I've gotten lots of compliments, and yeah, I admire my work ethic on how I take my fitness and everything. But you know what? You know that one thing, you are your own worst critic. No matter what, no matter how amazing that you feel like your physique is, you always feel like you always need more work. Some people take it as a challenge and they want to excel in it, and some people actually just take it as a discouragement, and they just say, you know what, I give up and I'm just gonna stop because this is not going anywhere. So we all take it how you want to take it and stuff. But I mean, I've gotten lots of beautiful compliments like, you know what, T, you should start OnlyFans. Hey, if you think I should start OnlyFans, let me know. And if you're gonna become a member, let me know so I can weigh my options.
You don't mean it.
I don't think my parents are going to be watching this video ever, so I think I could get away with it. so yeah, I can say that. I don't think they even know what that OnlyFans means. So yeah. Funny thing was, even you, the camera person, I'm going to put this on you because yesterday when I posted that video, there was this angle that you took of me wearing my shorts.
I have to take the sexy
you could
part,
almost see you could also see the meat. So somebody messaged me and was like, "Yo, man, we should call you. We should what did they call you? No, we should call you Uber Meats."
Seriously?
Yeah, they're like, call you Uber Meats. I laughed. I was like, yo, it's just the angles.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man, like, it was
It's
close.
the angles,
It was close. That was close. When I saw it myself, I was doing I was like, yo, chill. chill out. chill out. so it's like, I was like, when he saw when I took the video, I was like, yo. That was what my head was like. If you think you would pay OnlyFans to see the underneath, well, let me know.
We're joking, no, we are joking.
But yeah, good stuff though. Good stuff.
Yeah, so about fitness, what fitness means to the person.
Yeah.
The person said, I train to live well, just to live well.
Wow, yeah, that's another good one. I see you, by the way. That's so good. Train to live well, like that's another thing for me too. Like I feel like I've seen so many people that even in their 30s, just because of their lifestyle is not revolving around what they wanted, like around their fitness and they are doing a lot of things that's very sedentary, sitting down, not doing much, or just not even regarding their health or their muscles or their strength physically. They are deteriorating in terms like they're looking a lot older. They're looking a lot like they're like a lot of things are failing, muscle aches, joint pains, lots of things. I mean, I'm 40, I'm going to be 41, and I can see I have some 38-year-old friends, 35-year-old friends that if they stand beside me, they look like my uncle. So I mean, like that's one thing about living well. When you train hard and you train well, your body requires food, and the more that you're training, your body is also the cells in your body are also getting dying and regenerating. So when your body is filled up with so much useful cells, your body starts reflecting it as well, that you're also showing youthful cells. But then if you have cells that are in your body that is just there and is not working or not burning, then it's looking old, then your body starts looking old as well. So the way that you're taking care of your insides is what's going to reflect on your outsides. And that's another cool thing I love about living well, because when you're training really hard, physically well, and putting the right things in your body, nutrition, the right information for your emotions, the right things for your physical as well. You demand or you command only the good things. I will not, after all this hard work, I will not sit down and say I want to go and have a whole bucket of ice cream. because it's all about my boundaries and what exactly I know and how I take care of myself. I know the hard work that I put in as well too. So yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, let's go back
I want
to
to go
work.
into my last exercise. Actually, let's take one more.
You can take one more.
Yeah, what's the one about the combo? What's about the one about what fitness means to them?
Okay, someone said being mentally and physically strong. I think you spoke about mentally.
Yeah, I did, and I agree on that as well. Being mentally and physically strong. But I would say this in the mental. There was a time last year I was going through a lot with shutting down my studio and a lot of like clients' problems that I was having. It was definitely played a part in that situation as well. But the one thing I know was if things would have gone down a different path if I wasn't physically and mentally challenging myself on a day-to-day basis. One thing about saying mentally and physically strong, the mental as well too. When you're capable of doing maybe just 10 push-ups, and then you know that 10 push-ups is your peak, but then you try and push it all the way to get to 20 on a day-to-day basis, you will start to get 20, you start to get 20 easier. So the more that you push yourself and you choose a particular kind, you choose stress instead of stress choosing you. When you choose stress, when stress chooses you, you'll be ready for that stress. Does that make any sense?
It does.
So chosen stress prepares you for the unchosen stress. And that's the beauty about, that's what I love about.
Because whenever the stress comes, you know, I'm ready for it.
I'm ready for it, exactly. So, like I said, last year when I was in Canada, it helped. It was such a tough time for me that I know that if I didn't constantly choose the stress that I put myself under on a daily basis, I don't know what the hell would have happened to me. I probably would have actually damaged myself in a lot. I don't know what would have happened, but I'm grateful that I didn't. That I have put all that stuff. And I remember whenever I'm starting my day and I'm actually exercising, and I'm just like, I'm glad that I choose this stress because this has helped me to breathe, think, and understand that whatever it is that you're going through is not as shitty as waking up in the morning at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and going to go and run 30 kilometers when I could have just been sleeping.
Right.
So whatever it is, it can wait because I deal with the toughest part of the day on a daily basis. And then the rest is just easy. And the most toughest part of your day is your exercise that you put for yourself. And then everything else is just okay. So yeah, kudos to that person.
Cool. What was the last one we're doing?
The last one we're doing is core. Core, yeah. So I'm going to be lifting the ball. I'm going to lift it up in the air for 12 seconds. After 12 seconds, I'm going to now do a rainbow clap.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3 rounds of that. 3 rounds of in and outs, 3 rounds of overs. Okay. So this is now for the 6-pack questioner.
Yeah.
This goes out to you. So if you want to know one of the things that got me my 6-pack, actually I don't have a 6. I'm not trying to be cocky.
Yours is more than
I think I have an 8. I think, but I'm not sure. But yeah. So let's ready in 3, 2, 1.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence.
And done. For the final ones.
Yep. So somebody said, can we link up in your next coming to Spain?
Yeah, next time I'm in Spain.
Yep.
100%. 100%. Yup. What's the next one?
So the next one is about fitness. Someone said being sexy as fuck.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think I just discussed about that. Of course, being sexy is so good.
Oh yeah, so the last question is, why are you so cool?
Why am I so cool? I don't even know if I'm cool.
You're
A lot of people think I'm not cool because I don't party.
the opposite. You don't have to party to be cool.
Well, I mean, like, hey, you just never know. But yeah, I don't do any of those things. I'm just very to myself. So
Still cool.
yeah, I guess everyone has their own way of idea about cool.
Yeah.
But thank you. Whoever said I was so cool. But yeah, why am I so cool? I think I know exactly what I want, and I know I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in everything that I'm capable of doing. If I can do it, I can do it. If I cannot do it, I will learn to do it. I believe that everything is a learning. Every day is a day for learning. Every day is a wonderful day to discover who you are, discover yourself, and you're like I said, you're your own worst critic. So be gentle on yourself. Treat yourself with kindness, and that's what I do. Just trying to be the person that I want to be is not easy at all, and I know that it's going to require a lot of hard work and a lot of self-care and also self-love, and which is how I administer it to myself on a day-to-day basis. So maybe that is the kind of energy that I throw out that makes me feel so cool. But I'm true to myself, and I love taking care of myself, and I love making my heart rate spike up. So I guess that's what makes me so cool. But thank you.
Okay, so that's the end of the video.
Yeah, that was fun. So everybody, thank you very much for those questions. They were amazing. And once again, subscribe to my channel. Like it. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to comment.
Share
And if you want to ask any other questions, please ask away. But I hope these exercise sessions have inspired you, and you can also try them out and play around with them. And if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to let me know or ask. But yeah, it's time to get ready for yoga.
Yep.
Let's go.
Bye.